What if I told you that our friend Steve Sexton can look at your finances and maybe find a way that you could help your favorite charity and never miss all the money that you were able to contribute? In fact, you might even come out ahead yourself on the deal. Would that interest you? Steve Sexton is here this morning to talk about just that topic. You started working with charities here some time ago on a very personal level. Tell me how that came about.
Well, as you know, I'm a cancer survivor, so I went through surgery and then chemo for 6 months. And during that process, I saw charities helping out people who, ladies that, you know, they were bringing the ladies wigs that are going through breast cancer. There was other people that are chemo buddies that were driving them back and forth between chemo. There was a group there that was helping out people who are losing their eyesight to medical issues or other things, getting used to their new life situation. And I knew that, you know, God smiled on me, and I really needed to give back. And I thought, you know what, I can mop floors, I can cook meals and all that stuff, but what if I were able to help people find a way, as opposed to just writing a check, but find that money falling through the cracks, and they can direct some of that to charity.
And I think what we all do is, if we're really in tune with what you're talking about here, you take whatever your gift is that God's already given you, whatever your skill is, and you say, how can I put that to better use? Well, you're a financial expert. That's what you usually come in here and talk to all of our folks about, is how to manage their money, how to make the most out of their paycheck, and so forth. So you just took what you already knew and kind of turned it sideways just a little bit and said, oh, wait a second, I can give back through this. It's not just about making money, it's about sharing money.
Oh, yes. Well, I first started with finding a group that, you know, as you know, I do the Money Minute to educate people.
Right.
So I found a group that would educate people, and that's the Financial Knowledge Institute. And they focused on helping people at companies understand the 6 steps of retirement, what estate plans, how to do a mortgage, and all that kind of stuff. And what I did is I took it to a new level, because I started working with hospice centers, people going through divorce and other tragedy, and I knew that the charities needed money. And I said, you know what, could we start helping charities out, but more in the way of helping out the donors, as opposed to writing that check, but find that money falling through the cracks. So
because there's people sitting home right now going, I would love to give money to, and name an organization, because there's thousands of them that are worthy of our attention and our contributions, but I just don't have any money. I can't find it in my paycheck. So through the Financial Knowledge Institute, you say, come in, sit down and talk with us. If we can find some, we're not going to force you to give it to anybody, but we'll just suggest, hey, there's some right there if you'd like to donate to a charity.
That's exactly it. Basically, all we really want to do is we give our time for free. So all we ask is that you consider giving some of what we find to charity. Now, I know some people are going to want to go take a trip, remodel the house, pay off bills, but consider giving some to charity.
And that's okay. That's their personal decision. But
well, it is their personal decision, but the other thing is it's been really successful. And some people who weren't charitably inclined, they're saying, hey, look, you at the Financial Knowledge Institute, could you distribute the funds for us? Because we don't know who to give it to, and just let us know. And that's one of the reasons why we created this event with Pat.
Okay, so let's talk about this evening with Pat Boone that's coming up. Everybody's got to know who Pat Boone is. He's an icon.
Oh, yeah.
An entertainer, and really a trusted person in a lot of people's way of thinking here. So they're very careful about how they use him as a spokesperson for different projects and so forth. But when it comes to charities, Pat Boone, he's going to be given until he's 100, the way he's going right now.
Oh, yeah. You know what? When we talk to him, he says, you know, I know how the word N-O is spelled, but I don't know how to say no.
All right, so Pat Boone is going to join you where? Coming up later this month.
It's going to be at Tommy V's on May 26th. Now, Tommy V's is known for their very special signature dishes, but they've created a special menu. On top of that, Gino Campbell, he's the sommelier to the stars, has created a VIP wine tasting event along with a meet and greet with Pat. Okay.
So if you want to meet Pat Boone, I mean, in a very intimate atmosphere at Tommy V's, it's going to be almost like a family gathering.
Oh, yeah.
And this is coming up when? The
26th
of May. Okay.
At Tommy V's.
Right up there off of Via de la Valle up in Del Mar.
You know, here's the nice thing. Because of the work that we've already done, the work we've done for the Financial Knowledge Institute, we're going to be able to present Pat to one of his many charities, a very sizable check that night. And Pat's been so gracious to be our guest. I mean, people are really excited. It's going to be a blast.
Okay, so folks, plan on that. Come out and see Pat Boone, come out and see Steve, and just have a wonderful evening. Give some money to some great causes, But then I want you to get in touch with him and the Financial Institute in order to really figure out maybe how you can do a little bit more, and it won't hurt a bit. I promise. You'll never even notice that it's gone.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Money that's fallen through the cracks and how we can put it to good use. And that's our message today. Steve, thank you so much. We're going to talk more about this as we lead up to the event on the 26th.
Oh, yes, we will.
Very good. You want folks to get in touch with you right now?
Yes, I think the phone number's up there. Okay. They can call and reserve right now, or they can go to the website and look for our help as well.
Very good. Steve Sexton. All right, for more information, you go to san diego6.com and you just click on San Diego Living.